What's up, YouTube? Just chilling. About to do a quick little live today, man. You know what I'm saying? On this situations that we got going on, man. It's just a little just a little food for thought, man. Just a little analysis that I came up with, man, about you know, people talk about the no snitching policy and the non-snitching and the code in the streets, and these politicians hype that up, and they talk about that and hype it up, and excuse me, but the real thing about it is, the politicians and the police, they got the real code. Their code of silence is way deadlier, man. I wouldn't want to be under their code versus the street code, because people break that code. People fold, people bend, people, what I'm saying, they're not really about the loyalty. People don't know about loyalty a lot of times in the streets. Their upbringing and the way they was raised, that doesn't, they wasn't raised with no kind of loyalty or nothing like that. What up, Hannibal? What up? They was raised with dysfunctional mindset. You see what I'm saying? They was raised really dysfunctional, a lot of people, man. So yeah, man, damn, I'm supposed to share this out. But yeah, man, that's my analysis on that, man. It's just like I don't even understand how we talk about that code and the code of this and that. And then what I'm saying, then we go on and let these politicians, let these people hype us up, talking about the gang code and the street code. And don't get me wrong, man, it's crazy, it's wild, but we all know what to expect from that. You see what I'm saying? Monel, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? We all know what to expect from that. We all know what to expect from these politicians, man. We all know what to expect from these people, man. But excuse me, not these politicians, my bad, from people from the streets, my bad, from these streets, cat. What about these politicians? A lot of us don't know what to expect from them. A lot of us, we talk that BS, man. We talk this and that, and racism and stuff, which is, there is racism like a mug. I'm in California, I can tell you all about it. But we're still trying to pick and choose who we think is the better white man. You know what I'm saying? We still try to pick and choose who's the better this and that. None of these people, you know what I'm saying? We tripped on so-called Barack Obama, them saying he was the first black this and that, so-called black. I don't like using that word. But you see what I'm saying? But at the same time, there shouldn't be no first anything, though. There shouldn't be no first black this, or using that word again, or any of that, if that was the case, right? If this society was so fair, right? If the society was trying to push our agenda, there wouldn't be none of that, right? See, we don't look at that like that. We don't analyze it like that. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I don't understand. These people. I'm gonna do a show tomorrow about how horrible this dude Joe Biden was as a president. From this first year, his first year in office, he's just horrible. But see, the thing is, to throw you off from how bad he did, they're gonna throw more totalitarian laws. They're gonna throw more hardcore, strict laws on you. To you see what I'm saying? To basically, it's like they just basically he's in there fulfilling what he was supposed to be there to do. You see what I'm saying? He's in there to do what he was supposed to do, man. He was in there to fulfill his promises and stuff, which he's doing. Which he's doing. That he's doing a good job at it, man. I mean, this dude sucks, man. I mean, honestly, I think he's Joe Biden, man, is the worst. Is one of the worst. I mean, I can't even say worst presidents or this and that, because it's all the same. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to even put myself into that. What's his name, man? I don't even want to put myself in that kind of category. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put myself into that divisive type oh, I'm on this side, I'm on this side, Ultimate Warrior is better than Hulk Hogan. I'm not going to do that. I can't do the Ultimate Warrior Hulk Hogan. I can't do that, man, because it's all the same. They, at the end of the day, they both work for Vince McMahon. You know what I mean? These people, at the end of the day, they work for they work for these people. They work for the powers that be, the elite, right? The 1%. We're not a part of that team. We're not a part of that club. So I'm not even, I can't even really. There's a lot of stuff that we can't say and we can't do, you know what I'm saying, and speak on because we're not, we're not these people. We're not living their lives. You see what I'm saying? We're not living that. Don't worry, I'm gonna sell out to get what I want live. We're not Jim Clyburn, and you see what I'm saying? No, saying that as long as I'm good, you know, as long as I'm good, me and my family good, we good. We're not gonna ask nothing from Joe Biden, right? We're not gonna do that. You see what I'm saying? We're not gonna do that, man. I'm not. I can't do that, man. I can't because when you got critical thinking and when when you're a more intelligent person than that, man. And then better, man. You do better, right? When you know better. But see, a lot of us, I can't even use that word because a lot of us act like we don't know better, man. We still on the same, that same train, man. That bullshit that we've been on, man. We're still on that, man. I don't know. Grown people. I mean, you would think that grown people act a certain way or would know a certain thing by now, right? You know what I'm saying? That you would think, I don't know, man. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's wild, man. It really is wild, man. It's like, um, what kind of shit are we on right now, man? You know what I'm saying? What kind of damn. What kind of what do we? I mean, we got tricked, right? We got tricked into these politics, man. We got really tricked, man. A lot of us are afraid to admit that we got tricked and got played. Yeah, they're just a puppet on a string, and like Monel said, we got tricked, and we got what I'm saying. I mean, we really believe in our heart of hearts that these people are going to do this for us and do for us and do this, you know what I'm saying, and carry this out, this kind of agenda. We actually get mad and we get mad and frustrated when they don't, man. And I think that's kind of like, damn, are we into that insanity type way of living life? You know what I'm saying? Because that's like, you would think that that's insanity, man. It's just like where I don't know what y'all think, man. What y'all think? I mean, what do y'all think about the insanity thing, man? Robin Cooper is up in the building. You know what I'm saying? Robin Cooper in the building. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just think that we got to really we got to do better than this, man. People, man, we got to stop falling for the BS, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop falling for the okie dokie, smoky. You know what I mean? Yeah, but they're these people, man. I mean, when I mean by their code, they'll do some shit, not do some shit. We don't hold them accountable for shit. They don't be held accountable for nothing. We look at it. We'll see them back in the news or something like that later on, and we don't even think nothing of it. Some 6 months, a year go by, but them people on the streets, it ain't like that, man. They're held accountable like a motherfucker, man, to the fullest extent, man. You know what I'm saying? Hannibal, what up, man?
What up? What up with you? You can hear me loud and clear.
Oh yeah, my bad. I had my shit on the whole. Yeah. I had my volume up all the way up and shit. But yeah, man, what's
Yeah.
going on,
Just
man?
let me know. I'm good. Just let me know if it's too much background noise or whatever.
Word, man. But
Yeah, bro.
yeah, man. This is some stuff we don't be talking about, man. Like the other day when Donald Trump, man, he said a little something I agree with, but he over there, I don't want to go into the what's the name, but he over there agreeing with you know what I'm saying, with the you know what I'm saying, and talking about the best thing that ever happened and all this, and it's like, I don't know, man. I just think,
What was he agreeing with?
With the you know what I'm saying, with the jizzab or whatever, man, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, and then he was just like, it's the best thing that ever been invented and all that. I mean, but a matter of his opinion or whatever, but at the same time, it's just like, I was just telling people, man, watch these. Well, I just like the fact that he was going to do give us $500 billion for you know what I'm saying, for business, black businesses. I wasn't feeling that, but like, all these people are the same, man. You know, we got to stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Democrat or Republican, man. I don't trust none of them, man. I've seen how both of them played our society and just used us up and just, you know, balled us and just threw us out, man. And you know, we got to realize and remember, man, it was the Republicans that brought the dope into this country. So we got to really be careful, man. And
Yeah, absolutely. Yup. They did bring it over here. You know.
Yeah, so we got to be real careful. And then, you know, it devastated places like where you from, Chicago, right? Because I know it devastated New York.
Yeah,
you know
Chicago, New York, L.A.
Yeah.
You know, the whole country basically. Everywhere that black people was at, it devastated basically. You know, because people.
Oh shit! Damn, Hannibal will be back. Oh yeah.
To places like Kansas City, right? Freeway. Ricky Ross giving the Bloods and Crips the drugs to make money. They branched to Kansas City and other places, you know. Same over there in New York. Since there was so much competition, they went to DC, Baltimore, and all, you know. So yeah. But
that's true. That is true, sir. You know what I'm saying? And it's not. I mean, it's by design, man. And that's why I just be like, I mean, so when they promise you stuff and when they hit you with this certain kind of image and act like this and that, you know, we don't really. We'll see them in you know, on the TV or wherever again, or in politics again, and we won't even, you know what I'm saying? We won't even like, man, that's that same, you know, same cat that did this and that and this and that. I'm not gonna vote for him ever again. I'm not gonna vote for his constituents or whoever he's endorsing again. You know what I'm saying? See, we don't do that. But people in the hood, you know, people in the community, man, you know, they got that not stop snitching, no snitching, and we're more loyal to that than anything else. It seems like, man, and we don't even gotta be in the street. You know what I'm saying?
I won't even say that we loyal to the snitching, because everybody's snitching on all levels. That's just a part of the game. Everybody's snitching. You don't think Joe Biden and them ain't snitching on each other? They all doing that. So true. I don't really get into the hood politics and all that stuff. Like,
right.
Once I found out the mob was helping the U.S. government during World War II, I'm not trying to hear nothing about the code.
Right, you ain't lying. Just like with the with us. With the
Lucky Luciano,
the dope and all that, they helped us, you know, they helped Harlem, you know, all that heroin and stuff that was getting into, you know what I'm saying, by way of the French Connection, you know, the Italians and the Turks and all that, you know what I'm saying. So they don't, you know, they give, I don't know, man. And just like what's the name was the mob, has mob ties too, the cat that's out here, Gavin Gruesome, right? So you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
I see why people be protected. I see why people are planted out there and put up there like that.
You know, the thing with us is we don't hold these politicians accountable, and then when somebody violate us, we don't do nothing about it. That's our problem.
That's what I was saying right now. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, exactly. You put it in a better tense than I did, man. That's true. Exactly.
Anybody could do any and everything to us. We don't worry about us violating each other. We let other people come into the community, sell us things, expired food, you know, prostitute the women. You see this, we know that. You turn a blind eye to it.
That's true.
We have to grow up. We have to grow up, because just because me and you got the same skin tone don't mean we need to think alike. We'll have the same views and agree on everything.
No, exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
I never understood. That's just a dumb way of thinking right there. That's dumb.
It is, man. And
you know,
it's a written. It's like it should be unwritten rule, man. From this point, I agree, but it's we just, man. We as people, man. It's just, you know, we're really behind with this shit, man. And
I'm not into the doom and gloom. But my thing is, we got to do better because it's disappointing, man. Like we are part of this this group. I mean, we can play games saying we don't like to call ourselves black or whatever due to legal terms. I get that, right? But the whole world see us as black men. That's it. I don't care about people's beliefs. And, you know, they want to get into the law or anything. The whole world see us as black men. We need to agree on that one and act like we do have enemies.
Yeah, we too comfortable in this society, man. Like, I,
It's not that we comfortable. We scared. Well, not we, but you know,
I think we,
everybody just is scared.
I think it's some,
Want to be cowards about a lot of stuff, you know.
yeah, man. I think we the comfortability and shit goes to where you know what I'm saying. We thinking that we are part of the society and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not.
yeah.
We're not
Okay.
at all. We not,
Yeah.
man. We're not a part of the damn society, man. And it's just like because you know, other there ain't gonna be no like I said earlier, man. There would never be no Asian Candace Owens or no Mexican Candace Owens. Or, there would never be none of that. You know what I'm saying? There would never be somebody on a platform, you know, going at their own people, man. And it's just like,
Yeah,
like
we create our own. We so confused, man. This is it's ridiculous. My thing is, Candace Owens as a person, I really don't care for. Do she have good talking points? Yes, but I don't like the fact that she want to try to throw us under the bus
right,
in front of
right,
these other groups of people.
right.
That's my
All code.
problem.
That's all
But my
code. Like,
thing is, when you talk to people that looks like you and you're telling them what's going on and they get mad at you and say that you a coon, you don't like black people, yada yada yada, and then throw the slavery excuse, and that's the reason why we
yeah, I mean,
dysfunctional and stuff like that. I have a problem with that.
me too, man. Me too, man. That's a bunch of BS, man. And it's like you can be, you know, it's just, that's just like saying you can't have a different opinion and shit, but you like, damn, you look like me, but you can't have a different opinion. That shit weird, man. Like
Because the same
we hold
people,
the skin tone thing. We hold that skin tone thing too. We give that too much. You know what I'm saying? Like we just like
yeah,
all skin folk and kinfolk. We hold that up for too much of a you know. But it's funny we don't hold it that up that serious enough to where we come together and shit. So it's weird and shit.
we don't hold the men don't hold each other accountable. Like, look at what has transpired, right? If you know what I'm talking about, it's like be upfront with who you are as a person, and then you know what I'm saying, be comfortable with it, and you let people know that you about the silliness. Don't mask it,
Right.
acting like you're positive.
Right.
And then when somebody call you out on it, you ain't got nothing to say. Or you try to play dumb.
There's a lot of people like that, man.
That's a big problem with black men. And you wonder why nobody respect us as a whole, because you're too busy hiding behind things and too busy being goofy. We got too much going on in this world to sit here and, you know, everybody want to be the chief.
That's true. That is true.
Lot of these dudes got to fall back and let people who's qualified for things take care of the business. Because a lot of us isn't qualified. You got to accept that. That's a part of life, though. You're not going to be the person that know everything and know how to do everything.
That's true. That is so true. That is so true. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got to play your position, man, and know when to
Play your position. That's all.
You know, us
We
as
don't
men,
know
man.
how to do that, man. And then we sit here, we fake and phony towards each other.
Mm.
A person being transparent and being upfront with you, and you over here just being a little coward, a little weirdo too.
Yeah, we gotta. It's a lot. It's a lot, man. It's a lot, dude. It's a lot that we gotta work on, man. And like
You
us
know,
as the older generation, man, we gotta really stay on it though, man. And
yeah, we
and
gotta
lead
listen. We gotta
for
hold
these
people's
youngsters. You know
feet
what
to
I'm
the
saying?
flame.
We got
Yeah,
to really lead towards these youngsters, man, because the youngsters, what I'm saying, they're under us, man, and they're supposed to be we're supposed to be leading them, man, and it's not supposed to be the other way around. And just like on the streets or whatever, for example, what I'm saying, they talk about these youngsters running wild and this and that, but shit that goes into the not even just the streets, but that goes even to period, man. Just what I'm saying, just the just basically the status of how of how shit should be, man. It's not the status ain't right, man. It's just like look at the this generations, man. The generations is running wild and stuff. So that it's gonna go with anything, you know what I'm saying? Just how who's raising the kids and all that, man. It's like so, what I'm saying? It's basically a cycle, man. You raise the kids a certain way and they raise the kids a certain way, and it's gonna continue to be like that, man, till the cycle gets broken, man. And I mean, we would, this plus it's bad too because this is the internet age, man, and this is the technology age. So man, these kids is really exposed to so much more than they was and shit, man. So that's really not good. I think it could be good and bad, but at the same time, they're not using it for no educational purposes or enlightening themselves and nothing like that, man. They're using it for a bunch of, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Just BS,
You
man.
know, when I have my children, I'm just gonna do my best. 'Cause I'm disappointed in a lot of adults who have children.
You ain't lying.
Like I'm highly disappointed, and it's a blessing. It's a good thing to reproduce yourself, but I'm doing a terrible job, man.
I
Don't
agree, man.
nobody say
I agree. I
y'all
agree.
doing
But
a
this
terrible, and they feel
society
it.
plays in a little bit in that too,
Society,
in the
it
government.
does, it
But these
does.
parents though, that's no excuse for like
That's
not
what I'm
being
getting at.
there.
Because if other groups of people could come to this country and hold their family intact, we don't have no excuses.
That is true. That is so true.
We don't have no excuses. They come dirt poor, and if they do get some, government assistance, we've been getting that too. So what is the excuse on us not be able to hold the families intact?
Yeah, it seems like since the '60s, man, like really like early '60s, you know what I'm saying? Like '60s, '50s, man, it really kind of fell apart, man. But I mean, at the
Why?
same time,
Why?
look what they did, man. They brought the smack and the heroin. But at the same time, my thing is, there's drugs, yeah, but you as a parent, especially when you have kids, you should know better, man. It's just like there should be you know what I'm saying? You should be thinking for your kids versus yourself, man. And there's a lot of selfishness in our community too, man. I mean, I don't want to hear nothing about no peer pressure, man. Once you have kids, that's it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot that should stop, a lot should change from your life, a lot that you got to sacrifice, man. Not just for you, for your kids, but it's a lot of selfishness and a lot of just young babies having babies and having kids young, and you see what I'm saying? That was a big thing too, man. '70s, '80s, that was a big thing too, man. These parents having their kids real young too. You see what I'm saying? You barely a damn
Majority of them,
know yourself, having a kid.
yeah, majority of them was having kids on purpose, young on purpose to get, because they was going to get government assistance. I mean, boy, you just gotta sit back and listen to people, because people telling themselves every day, and then I hate when people want to try to act like no, it never happened, or a small percentage. Man, nah, it wasn't a small percentage. And how I know, when I started realizing it, because I didn't understand how can a woman who's 21 years old can all of a sudden get a 4-bedroom house. You ain't been out in this world that long to even work hard to afford that house. I'm not hating on it. You got children, you do need shelter, right?
Right.
So I don't have an issue with that.
Right.
But my thing is, if she wasn't pregnant, they wasn't going to give it to her. I mean, you only 21. Like you probably fresh out of college. You ain't got that much experience on the job. You need at least 10 years of experience on one job in order for you to even qualify to get a loan for a house.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep.
Like people need to stop trying to play other people like they dumb, like we don't know what's going on.
Right. Exactly what people do. That's exactly what people
And
do,
then these
man.
the same people who say they not getting no help, yada yada yada. Like, come on, bro. I'm not trying to hear that. No, I'm not trying to hear that. Now
But I'd be
I've
like, where's
witnessed
the baby
this.
dad at? That's my thing. Is like, where's the
I don't,
pops at? You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
even care about the father,
Like,
whatever. My thing is, stop saying that y'all not getting no help. That's all I'm saying.
right.
Like, stop trying to play us like we done. But I'm gonna get off that subject because I don't want no
Yeah,
weirdo try to come in and you know how they be, man.
yeah, man. And plus, this, I mean, I just think we fell too much for these politicians too, man, and everything's gonna be all right. And I'm telling you, once got killed, I mean, was it the what Civil Rights Act was 65 and the Voting Rights Act I think was 64, right? Or either way or other way around, whatever. But then what I'm saying, the Welfare Act was in 68, man, and right after King died, they put that prop for like 3-4 months later, right after he died, they propped that and they passed that into law. It's not even a law, it was an act. But this they give you these, they give you King and they give you these people, man. And my thing is, once they died and Malcolm and cuts like that, man, it's just like I think we put so much, after at that time into them instead of into the community, right? Some of these Civil Rights Act cats, man, they was pushing for the you know what I'm saying, for the communist type. They had the communist type ideology and stuff like that, but they weren't really pushing no kind of economics, man. I don't give a fuck any kind of if. If you're not pushing no economics, then
Well,
I don't know what to tell you.
they
You know what I'm
wanted
saying?
us to integrate into their society. And once we
Right.
did that, and we look at the results.
Bam. Exactly. That was horrible, man. And you're right,
You know,
man. That right there was a
you,
mistake
don't,
right
you
there.
really don't.
Damn, something about I think your audio went out. What we say now? Yeah, I think your audio. I can't. I just hear background. I don't hear you. But yeah, we. I mean, man, these people. We really gave a lot to these leaders, man. We really did, man. And now to this day, Sharpton, we giving a lot to. What's her name? Maxine Waters, which in California ain't doing nothing for us. She hooking up, certain Mexicans though. She doing them good, but in certain cases, but she ain't doing nothing for us. That's how it's supposed to be though. You know what I'm saying? You have a Boulay, you have a Lynx, you have a Eastern Star, you have a what's the other one? Um, Prince Hall. All these different groups, man. You got, so these people, they making it happen too, man. They're helping the situation. But I mean, so this code right here I'm talking about, man, these people, we don't have to hold them accountable, right? They don't get held accountable. When they fuck up, just like in the streets, when you fuck up, something happens, there's consequences, right? You talk to the police, you give police information or whoever this consequence is supposed to be, right? When these people give us promises and this, and they say they're gonna do this and that, and they don't do it, nothing happens. When the police see something, they better not tell. They better not tell what they participated in if they participated in something crazy, right? Or something that goes against the law. They better not. Why would they? They're not gonna, because they're gonna receive harsh consequences. They're gonna receive harsh backlash and stuff like that if they do tell. So that's how that goes, man. In a nutshell, man. That's how that's ran down, and that's how that's. I mean, I just don't understand how we don't see this, man. How many years and decades has been passed, you know? And then I might play this little clip. You know, you got Donald Trump over here saying this about the, you know, about the sea walking, you know, and Candace Owens acting like she's surprised, kind of like, see, the thing is, we put too much, we give too much credit to people, we give too much, you know. What is she? I mean, she thought he was probably all, you know, just gonna agree with her in a nutshell, man. And I just think, I don't know, man. Just because somebody is the same party as you, just like we were just saying a little while ago, just because it's the same, we got to apply this with that. Just because somebody's the same skin tone as you doesn't mean they have the same ideology. Same with with the what's name, whatever race, whatever, excuse me, political party they are. Same with that, right? Same with that, man. You know, we got to the same with that, man. Just because you're a Democrat, you know what I'm saying, doesn't mean that all these other Democrats have that same ideology as you, right? And have the same opinions as you. But see, the hell with opinions, let's go with the facts. The facts is this president in this office right now is doing the worst job, is doing a horrible job. But at the same time, I'm a thinking man. Uh, Last year, supposedly, or last time, supposedly, Trump did a bad job to a lot of people, right? And then you see how it's a teeter totter, like who's doing. I mean, there's no improving the country. There's no improving. It's just all bullshit. It's just all, you know, these who's going to do the worst job to get the other party in there. I mean, it sounds like they're both in cahoots to me. What do y'all think? It sounds like they're both. To me, I don't know. Computer box, what's going on? I think to me, I think that it's all they're all in together, man. I'm sorry, man. It just seems like a WWF, like a ladder match or something. Like they tried something else. You know what I'm saying? And they switching it up, and then, you know, they're really gonna get y'all to think that, you know, this Ultimate Warrior is a bad guy and Hulk Hogan is the good guy. I don't know why we still fall for that, and it's just weird to me, man. We really still be thinking that that's how it is. It's not how it is. You see what I'm saying? They're both not no good. We got to really get that. Whereas, see, how are we on the bottom, but and we think and we saying there's racism, white supremacy, but we still, you know what I'm saying? We still want to follow these people. We still want to think that these people. We still want to think that these people, you know what I'm saying, have our best interests at heart. Don't make no sense. You either one or not. You see what I'm saying? Oh man, they, you know, this and that, and they oppress us, and then they racist and this and that. But when it comes down to Dr. Fauci, he can't say no wrong, right? When it comes down to Donald Trump, he can't do, or I can't even say that because we didn't feel that way about Trump. When it comes down to Joe Biden, he can't say or do no wrong. I don't understand us, man. And then you say, man, well, what about the crime bill? Oh, that was a long time ago. You know, you know, he regrets that. How you going to speak for another person, man? I used to always think that, man. People on my job and, you know, just navigating through life, and, you know, people always try to, you know, police. I used to get into whatever the case is or whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever. How could you think for another and speak for another person? That's just weird to me. You know what I'm saying? I just always just mesmerizes me. Well, what you mean Joe Biden regrets it? What you mean he didn't mean to do? Like, our people be doing some weird. See, we don't make them excuses for our people. We make them excuses for other people that don't look like us, right? It's really weird, man, how we do that, man. Because it's just like, what you mean he regrets that? That motherfucker wrote that shit saying that he don't care. You see what I'm saying? What people think. He doesn't want his parents or whatever to fear people that look like me and you. I mean, he basically didn't. He damn near said black people. He was alluding to us, man. So I mean, that's a Dixiecrat. You know, they're hardcore with the racist bullshit. They're hardcore. Them Dixiecrats and them and see a lot of some of them Dixiecrat cats are now the Republicans. See, it switched. But see, I mean, Joe Biden, I just don't understand. I mean, even in his, you know, his with Delaware, they had a lot of black people come up missing and dead and stuff like that, and they covered that. Him and his son covered that up. I did a video about that, man. It's just a lot of, I mean, I don't understand why we, I mean, that three strikes was no joke. You know, somebody asked me earlier on another show, bring up some examples of shit, some of these unjust laws. I'm like, man, where do I start? You know, the mandatory minimums, that shit was crazy. You know what I mean? The three strikes, the drug bill, the drug law, that shit was no joke, man. I mean, it's funny how his son was on dope, his son was on drugs, and yet this dude made writes a law trying to punish, you know, people that look like me and you. But see, he knows. and they was even knowing in the 90s and the 80s, because that's when they was giving these privatized prisons going. You know what I'm saying? So they really knew the money in the you know, the what's the name that they could make, the money in the profit margin that they could make off this, man. They really knew this shit was no joke. See, you know, yeah, we could lock some poor whites up too, no problem. But you know, you really got to go towards us, man, and it worked. And see, right around that time when they were developing these privatized prisons, and they was getting them going. You see what I'm saying? They brought dope into our community. It's just really crazy how. I mean, I don't understand how we don't see the orchestration. I don't see how we don't see the thin blue line. We don't see the ladder. You see what I'm saying? We don't put the rest of the puzzle pieces together, man, to make the to make the, you know what I'm saying, to make the photo of whatever the fuck, you know, is in the puzzle. I just don't understand, man. It's just, but see, I kind of do though, because we got the CBC, the Congressional Black Caucus. You got the Boule. There's so many other groups, the Links and the Eastern Stars and the, you see what I'm saying, and the Masons and all these people, the Prince Halls and all these people are part of it. I mean, that's why. That's another thing too. We could talk, you know what I'm saying, till we blue in the face, but these secret societies are still going to be around, man, and things are still going to be how they are. We got to really get,
Yeah,
you know, right? I mean, these secret
yeah.
societies ain't no joke.
Them Eastern stars are the number of liars. All them sororities is number of liars.
Yup.
Fraternities number of liars. So you know they
Exactly, they
they
are.
they all working against us.
Yup. Yeah, Hannibal, right? He right. And see, the thing is, he's right. Them, you know, and see them thing, man. See, the thing is about a lot of people don't know. You know, I didn't told, you know, ask certain relatives. They was like, no, I never heard. I never heard no Boule. I'm like, damn, I never heard of the Boule. See, that's crazy. A lot of us, and it's funny because these people in their 60s and their 70s that never heard of the term Boule, but that shit's been around since the what the early 1900s, man. You know,
I
him and
don't
Nick.
see how they never heard of it. Shit, they act like they a part of it.
I know, I know, I
So
know.
you know, whatever. A lot of us like to be ignorant too, blissfully ignorant,
Right,
right?
right, right, right.
If I said that correct, but you know, I've heard somebody tell me they just don't want to know. They just want to be ignorant. I'm fine
Heard
with that.
people tell me stuff like that too, and it's just like, okay, I can respect that more than just fronting,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you
I'm
know, but
fine
it's
with
just like,
that.
I didn't want to just live ignorant like that, dude. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm not. Yeah,
I've always been like that, and people always used to tell me, man, you overanalyze. A lot of females, you say, oh, oh man, you overanalyze. It's like, shit, you can't be no dumbass motherfucker and shit. I mean, shit, to analyze, how could you over that shit? You know, to
yeah.
analyze is
Well,
good.
if you
You know
don't
what
overanalyze, then you know you wonder how your kids came up missing. You know,
I'm saying? Speak. Right. You know what I'm saying? You say you're
we don't
right.
want to overanalyze things, and then you get
Exactly.
on TV trying to lie to me and the whole world about your child. Well, not even your child, your adult child, or you know whatever.
Mm.
You know your child was out here living wrong, but you don't want to overanalyze that and sit down and be like, hey man, you gotta chill out 'cause you might come up missing, you know?
Oh yeah. You ain't lying. And see, the thing is, see, we talking about the no snitching. You know what I'm saying? For these cops and these politicians. But see, you actually got proof because you see what I'm saying? Because they're actually gangs and stuff like that in the LAPD, man, in the LA SD and you know what I'm saying? See, that's the thing. Is, you know, so there's actual reason to actually have a code like that. You see what I'm saying? So we talk about all this, gangs, this and that. You know, I'm not, promoting none of that, right? Or condoning any of that. And you got, talk about your street organization, this and that, and bad and this and that, bad and good or whatever. But these people are actually supposed to be people that are paid and sworn in to protect your ass, right? And they're actually engaging in gang activity, right? And getting tattoos and getting, you see what I'm saying? Getting inked up and I mean, I don't understand, man. I really don't get it, man. And I mean, it's crazy, man. But I mean, and see, the thing is, a lot of these people that are in these LAPD gangs don't look nothing like us, right? And a lot of times you can't be so called black to be in these gangs. You see what I'm saying? What does that tell you, right? And so we talk about race, this and that shit. I think we talk about it, but a lot of other motherfuckers talk about it, right? I think a lot of people perpetuate this shit, man. So it can be talked about by us, right? We just fall into it though. That's all we just fall into the little spider web. That's all it is. But shit, this is we say this, divisive, whatever shit. Everything's divisive. You feel what I'm saying? Men and women, that's divisive. Male sex, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a woman sex, male sex, that's divisive. Rich, poor, that's divisive. Motherfucking middle class, rich, upper class. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, hey, and this thing that they got going on now, these mandates, all that shit is divisive, man. All this stuff that's going on right now is just really, really, really crazy, man. And so I mean, we need to really see, man, and really think, man, and because these times, man, 2022, it might be worse and shit, man. I'm not even gonna front, man. And there's always something, since these past years been happening, it's always been from worse to worse, or it's like you can't, know what to expect, but you're gonna expect something negative and shit. You're gonna expect something, you know what I'm saying? That's how I take it. That's how I take it, man. And we just really gotta stop the bullshit, man, and really, really, really stop the bullshit, man, and come together economically first, man. And maybe when we come together economically, then we could go to other groups and come together with them. But I don't know about all that coming together with other groups right now. You know what I'm saying? Not now. You see what I'm saying? When we have our shit
We
together,
shouldn't come together with nobody because people have already showed us they ass to kiss. So just trying to get with other no. But I understand why they do it. I have no issue with it.
That's true. That's a good point. Good point. So let me show you cats right now, man. So this is for 1976 Fair Use Act. This is for commentary purposes and educational purposes, right here. But I just want to play this real quick, man. It's a little clip, man, just to show y'all the code of silence that these LAPD and these LASD really got. These police really got. They will really kill your ass. They really will plant drugs on your ass and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? For their recognition or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, and tattoo ink and all types of shit on their bodies and get into fights with other police at bars and stuff like that. But let me play a little bit of this.
Order up, dig in, and dine on. You don't.
Welcome back to CBS This Morning. An explosive CBS News investigation looks into alleged gangs of deputies inside the Los Angeles County Sheriff.
Notice how she said alleged. There we go. Alleged. You had to say alleged, right? Because it's the police.
Sheriff's Department. Our investigation found these deputies are allegedly encouraged to shoot people as part of their initiation. The California Attorney General launched a civil rights investigation into these claims last month. Maria Elena Salinas spoke exclusively with several deputies who claims these gangs have existed for decades. Maria Elena, good morning to you. This is very, very troubling stuff.
Good morning, Gail. Yes, it is. Usually when we think of gangs, we think of street gangs like MS-13 or the Crips.
And see, look at the psychological shit that they do. See, look, I'm going to tell you, didn't I just say a lot of these people don't look like me and you? A lot of them, let's keep it real. A lot of these gangs, I know you out here in California, Hannibal. A lot of these motherfucking gangs, these gangs I'm talking about, they're whatever you want to call it, Hispanic, Latino, whatever you want to say. They don't look like, you know what I'm saying? They're Hispanic, right? So it's psychological with the news, what they do. So they give you a Mexican reporter, or whatever, if she's Hispanic, El Salvadorian, whatever she is, they give you a Hispanic reporter, right? Because they know that these gangs, a lot of the rise in these gangs are Mexican. A lot of LAPD now is Mexican. A lot of LASD now is Mexican, dude. This is so psychological. Every time they do this with this news, I always catch it. Every time they do this type of shit with the news, I catch it. Well, let me play this out. Just peep that though. They had to have the Mexican lady talk about this.
Or the Bloods. CBS News spoke exclusively with current deputies out of the East Los Angeles station who claimed that the LA Sheriff's Department has a huge problem. It's an open secret that deputy gangs have existed within the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department for decades.
They operate as a gang. They commit crimes. They assault people.
Currently, the most prevalent are the banditos, comprised of mostly Latino deputies who serve predominantly African American and Latino neighborhoods. These deputies do not want to be identified for fear of reprisal. CBS News has agreed to blur their faces and substitute their voices.
It's based out of East LA, but you know members that have become banditos in East LA have been promoted and they've spread all over the county.
How do they identify themselves?
With a tattoo.
Is there an initiation process to join the gang?
You could say that. They could go from you getting a shooting or, they do anything for these guys.
You said they get shootings. What do you mean by that?
If you get in a shooting, that's a definite brownie point.
And according to these deputies, to justify those shootings, they plant weapons on suspects.
There's been multiple occasions where they say, hey, we got a guy that has a gun and he's running from us. In reality, that person never had a gun. And they would say, oh, it was a phantom gun. It was something that really wasn't there.
So you have personally witnessed that?
Yes.
A lot of these officers are Latinos, so why are they targeting other Latinos? Is it racial profiling? Self-loathing?
They do racial profile.
Hold up,
So, like,
dude.
Latino
Hold
gangs,
up. See, you just said it earlier, Hannibal. You just said it earlier. You said these other great groups give us their ass to kiss. She hurried up and got on code and hurried up and said, why would they? So it's okay to shoot us. It's okay to shoot it's okay to shoot black people. See, I catch shit like that. I don't care what nobody say. I catch shit like that. That shit don't get past me. I'm good with body language. I'm good with auras. I'm good with energy. I'm good with indirectness. She was being very indirect right now about that shit. So it's okay to shoot our black asses. But she like, why are you shooting other Mexicans? I respect Mexican people and other people that don't look like us for being on code like that. I really do. And I respect them for not wanting to hurt and shoot each other. I really respect that. But honestly, at her as a reporter, that was really biased right there. And I seen that as really like, you know what I'm saying? Like this, like that's what these journalists and this news media right now, this lamestream it's not really journalism. You can't get your feelings involved. You can't, these motherfuckers, they say their opinion. You can't do that. They say, what they shouldn't, you shouldn't do. They can't do that. They get in the mix and they put their self into it like it's them. You're not supposed to do that as being a reporter or a journalist. You see what I'm saying? Just like a judge or a DA or a defense attorney. You're not supposed to be like that. You're not supposed to be biased. You see what I'm saying? That's a conflict of interest. But it's funny how that, it's funny how she said that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, why are you shooting other Mexicans? I just really think that's funny. So it's okay to shoot your black ass, right? She's even saying that. That's what she's saying, by the way. Let's keep going.
It's what Lisa Vargas has contended all along. Her 21-year-old son, Anthony Vargas, who aspired to be a chef, was shot 13 times by sheriff's deputies while on his way home.
We have videos with his voice and his giggle, and we have to play that, because we don't have his voice no more. We don't have his smile.
Lisa Vargas filed a lawsuit against the County of Los Angeles and the deputies who shot her son. The suit alleges that individuals who shot Anthony were members of the Banditos gang or prospects, and that membership in the Banditos gang included using excessive force in shooting those who are unarmed.
They have initiations, and in order for them to become a prospect, their thing is they have to kill somebody.
Anthony Vargas was shot by Sheriff Deputy Nicholas Perez and Sheriff Deputy Jonathan Rojas. Are they also part of the Banditos gang or prospects for the Banditos?
Prospects? Yes.
They're prospects.
How do you know they were prospects?
Just personal conversations with them and them saying that was one of their main goals, to be a part of this gang.
If you refuse to comply with their demands to join the gang, what happens?
They stop giving you backup, which is very dangerous. They ignore you.
I have seen no evidence of 3 or more deputies engaging in a criminal activity with a unifying symbol whose primary purpose is to commit crime.
LA County Sheriff Alex Villanueva has publicly denied the existence of gangs within his department. On a video posted to the LASD website, he warns the department's employees against joining such groups.
Any employee who aligns with a clique or subgroup which engages in any form of misconduct will be held accountable. I do not want you joining these alleged cliques anymore, period.
The banditos believe they can get away
But if they're a alleged clique, why would you say? Why would you make a? Why would you say don't join it no more if it's alleged? Why would you have to say that? I mean, dude, you know, these people are civil servants. They're supposed to be serving you, not supposed to be serving you with hot lead. They're not supposed to be serving you with hot lead. They're supposed to be serving you with motherfucking what was they said? It was the New York police cars used to say courtesy, professionalism, and what is the other one? Courtesy, professionalism, and respect or some shit. That was what the old New York cop cars. That's what the motto was. And it's just like that shit's a bunch of bullshit, to be honest with you, man. And but you see it, man. These people got cliques, man. They got crews, man. They're supposed to be serving you. They're, you know, your tax paying money is supposed to be paying for them. That's crazy, man. Your tax paying money is paying for these people, and they're doing that to you. But see, nothing is gonna happen though, right? Nothing's gonna happen because for one, they have like they just said they have an oath. For two, they don't snitch, right? That snitching, that's not, you know, that snitching policy is no joke. That you know, that requires loyalty, that requires you know, honor. What honor? Not really not honor, but it requires loyalty, right? And you know, they got to be loyal to each other, man. They got to, and also, you know, you got to invoke fear in them too to pull something like that off, man. And like he just said, you know, I didn't heard stuff like that, you know, no backup and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't reply, but it's just like you can't go to your captain, you know, something like that, man. You might end up be the one getting killed, right? You go to your captain and stuff like that and say something like that's happening, or your chief or something like that, say something like that's happening. It's a wrap, man. So I mean, y'all seen that, man. I mean, these people, man. I could show you some more, man. I mean, LAPD, that's LASD. You know, I mean, the list goes on and on, man. These people ain't no joke, man. And you know, I mean, see, the thing is though, they gotta say alleged. You know, I can see the police saying that, and you know, him saying that and stuff like that. But for the reporter saying all that's kind of suspect because it's like, what you mean alleged? You know what I'm saying? There's way more cases than this. But see that I makes sense though, because the, you know, the news media and the LAPD and LASD work hand in hand. It makes sense. Just like the you know, the police and the prosecutor, they work hand in hand. Just like the judge, the prosecutor, and the police work hand in hand, right? You know, sometimes some defense attorneys and lawyers are cool with judges and prosecutors, and they know each other and they go out to eat. So it's all, you know, you got to really watch out, man. And, you know, you really got to watch it. What you think about that video, Hannibal, man? I mean, I know it's not the first time you heard about that, man.
No, it's not my first time. I'm gonna say this, right? As much as black men get on YouTube and social media sites, or even, you know, in public, we bicker, argue, and fight, and want to hurt each other over petty disagreements, right?
Mm-hmm.
And on the internet, we want to, you know, bicker, argue, and we want to, you know, do a background check on the person, try to expose them and, you know, dox them on, you know, on the internet and stuff, right?
Right.
Why you can't put that same energy into people who's really harming the community? If you can pull up my information, try to dox me, which has never happened, I'm just trying to figure out why you can't do that with the people that's really going in your community with a badge and a gun, purposely killing one of your family members. Why you don't want to serve that type of justice?
That's true. Right. That's true.
So that's all I gotta say about that. These people doing all types of weird stuff to you. You don't want to try to find out where they live. You don't want to do a background check on them and pull up their history or nothing. I'm not advocating that, but I'm just saying, like, look at the dumb stuff that we do. But we sit here and don't take that energy and put it to use for something that is needed.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure.
That's all I'm saying. You know, maybe I didn't articulate it well for people to really sit and listen. Or, you know, somebody just gonna have a, you know, disagreement and say, well, you know, you can't talk like that, and brother, they gonna come look for you and all this lame shit.
Right.
But you know, I just never understood that. You want to pull up on somebody over a disagreement, but let one of them do something family, you ain't gonna have no smoke.
Damn, that's true.
They gonna do exactly what you just did.
That's true.
They gonna get on the internet and pull up a damn clip. I'm not saying like that's what you did, but I'm just saying like they gonna get on the internet, talk about this, and put up a clip, talk about police brutality and police corruption and all of this shit. So it kind of angers me that we just some phony people because they could stand on what they believe, how they really feel about us, but when it comes to us, we'll find an excuse and say, well, you know what? I have a friend that's non-black and he doesn't like me. Okay, he or she um y'all cool, whatever, y'all kick it, but that don't mean all of them are like that.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
That don't mean all of them like you.
Right,
That don't mean
and
all of them like you. That's what I be telling you. Some cool whites and some cool other races, but let's keep it 100. A lot of them don't fuck with us like that. We need to think. That's why we need to focus our energy on getting together ourselves first, and then we could, if we, what I'm saying, whatever the case is, because this is crazy with all this forcing motherfuckers, for the sea walk and all that. That's crazy, but we could maybe come to some kind of resolution later on. But other than that, right now, this is important, especially as grown adults and shit in your 30s and your 40s and stuff like that, man. We getting too old to the point where it's just like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? I can see children acting like this and shit, but it's like, damn, man,
Yeah, we'll find one person. Oh yeah, I'm cool with them, and yeah, but at the end of the day, if you make them mad, the real them is going to come out. And don't let it be you and fight for them, and you make your little friend mad. Oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And this does happen.
True.
This happens a lot.
No.
And they even it has happened to me, but I wasn't taking the friendship serious. It was really like, oh, I just see you at work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then, one day they crossed the line with me and I just started going off on all of them.
I don't blame you.
Because I'm not stupid. I
don't blame you.
Y'all sit up here and try to play cool. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't letting them, into my life and all that shit. It was just like, bro, don't come over here thinking it's sweet. Because I know how y'all actually get down. I don't want to go to your house and hang out with you.
Well, you ain't lying though.
I don't want to do none of that.
Work shit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's the work.
Yeah, keep it. That's it.
Right, though. I don't blame you, man. That's all respect. When somebody comes at you like that, you can't do nothing but respect that anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, what else? We goofy people. Goofy. I'm telling you. Let me and you sit down and have this conversation. Watch a goof ass nigga jump up and say, well, he got non-black friends and they've been cool for this long, and try to make it seem like all of them just like black people. We just never had issues with them.
Oh, that's crazy.
That'd be killing me.
I agree with you, man. It's just like some motherfuckers is cool, dude, but it's just like, damn, that's weird and shit. How we think that and shit, but we don't think all of us could. We think a certain way about us as a whole, but we don't think a certain way about them as a whole. I think that's weird.
Because they'll let you know on TV, on the internet, that they really don't rock with you. And why they don't really rock with you, because listen, they don't rock with us because they know the strength in numbers, they can violate us, and they're not gonna suffer no repercussions. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, I can see that. That's true. Exactly. Yeah, they know if they knew we came together, that'd be a strong force to be reckoned with, man. You know that, man. A strong force to be reckoned with. They know that.
I mean, look what's going on with these interracial relationships. a lot of the black women coming up dead. They not paying the price for it.
Damn, but what's going on with these black women YouTubers are not talking about that shit, man. Only a couple maybe.
But I don't want to. I really don't want to talk that deep into it. But I'm just saying, we need to start standing for something and letting people know, okay, you don't like me, I'm fine with that, but don't come over here and think it's sweet. Cause soon as you do some weird stuff, we gonna get at you. You're gonna have to pay that price.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
And there has to be some kind of
we gotta be honest, cause they telling us how they truly feel, and I'm not mad at that. I know Mexicans don't rock with blacks like that. I know that, but I guarantee you, a weird Negro will sit up here and say, "Well, yeah, I gang bang with Mexicans and Mexicans in my neighborhood, and bruh,
right.
I'm not trying to hear all that, bro. I'm not. Right. At the end of the day, their family will bust your head open. Simple as that. All that little gangbang stuff will go right out the door.
That's true. Go to Long Beach talking that shit. Go to Long Beach talking that shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Shaq, what up? What up?
Because you know I'm from Chicago. I swear to God, going to a Mexican neighborhood, they so racist.
Oh yeah, I heard it's bad out there, man.
They will approach you and put a gang on you, and you probably not even part of that gang.
Right.
Instead of them saying, you the N-word, I don't like N-words, they ask you, oh, you GD? You GD?
Right.
Bro, you don't even like, come on now.
No, not everybody, not every black dude gangbangs, bro. Like, I feel you.
That's all I'm saying.
Go to Long Beach. Man, dude, I think that's where it's real bad out there. Places like Azusa, Long Beach, places like that. You know what I'm saying? Go to Azusa.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't want to hang around no black people that sit here and hang around other groups of people, and y'all on that type of time. Right. He using the N-word loosely, and you using the N-word loosely.
I feel you.
And I be, you know, I'm outside. I try not to, you know, get mad all the time. But I don't want to hear that coming from a non-black person.
Right.
And sometimes I had to tell them, like, chill.
I agree.
Just because I say what's up to you, smile and joke, I mean, you can just now start coming up to me and say the N-word. Even if you're not calling me the N-word, and you referring to another non-black person, the N-word.
Right.
I don't want to hear that. Calm down on that, bro.
You ain't lying. Man. I agree, man. And you know, we have to have some kind of code, man, and be on code, because all these other people got a code, right? They got a code. They got morals and ethics, and they be on it, man. And you know, we couldn't just call, you know, say this and that or what's up, you know, this and that to them. That's true. I agree, man. I agree and stuff, man.
Yeah, I'm not. What about if I start calling them out of their name?
Right.
And this is what I'm saying.
I agree.
You got to be respect.
I agree, man. You know, and then, I mean, but did you see in that interview? You see how did you see how the reporter was like, "Oh, why would you be killing other Latinos? Like, why would you be killing anybody?"
Exactly.
So you see how she said that? Like, we didn't see people don't catch that kind of shit though. You know what I'm saying? And that's, I respect, you know, you loving your people, because that's what she cares about her people and stuff like that. But you're a journalist, you kind of have to just like go on and play this off for the 3, 4, 6 minute clip, however long the clip is, real quick. You know what I'm saying?
What up, Shaq? He in the background listening. I see him.
Oh yeah, but right? But you see how she peeped that though? I mean, said that. I mean, we don't. A lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people wouldn't catch that, man. You're only supposed to shoot the black, not us. That's basically shoot.
So
they show you how they think. A lot of times they don't tell you.
They show you and see, they the ones that's keeping up this whole division thing. not to cut you off, they want division. It's clear as day our people don't want division. And
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
right.
saying I agree with it, but it's clear as day our people want to mix in and intermingle with everybody,
That's true.
you know? But they the ones that's constantly telling us we want division. We don't want to really mess with you. We
Yep.
just want to mess with you when we feel like it. And then when we go home, we're going to call you out your name and tell you how dumb you are. You know? That's what I'm
true.
saying. Our people is the most phoniest. We phony and we lie too much. And this is those two things is the reason why we got a lot of issues in the black community. Because we phony and we lie too much.
We be lying to ourselves, dude. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and we like lies and shit. You know, when motherfuckers get the truth, we don't like that. We like the bullshit, you know, the shenanigans and the, you know what I'm saying, and then the false truth. And I mean, it shows.
We can't even support each other though.
Right, but we do.
Yeah.
We show a lot too, just like these other groups show a lot. So do we. You know what I'm saying? And that's not. I mean, it would be good if we show some kind of economics. It would be good if we show some kind of solidarity. It'd be good if we show some kind of, you see what I'm saying? You know, accountability, man, in positive ways, man. But I mean, that's what I'm not seeing, man. I mean, that right there, you know. But I mean, these politicians part of us too, man. You know, and that's the thing. We really need to get off these people. We really just need to get off the agenda that they are, man. We just really need to start thinking freely for themselves. But that's not just us. That's a lot of people in America. You know, we brainwashed to the society. We brainwashed to the whole political system and ideology, right? We're brainwashed to all that shit.
Even though the whole society is brainwashed, but they still benefit and we don't. We don't get nothing.
That's a good point. We're still at the bottom. Yeah.
We get trinkets and we get symbolism.
And that's why that's why I'm thinking, why are we even trying to? Well, how are you brainwashed when you're at the bottom and shit, dude? Like we should be like, we should be in rebel mode right now. We should be in rebel mode, rebelling against all this shit, man. We should, you know, I mean, all the way down to the economics, all the way down to, you see what I'm saying? Just the, you know, the society and the light that we're in, man. We're really in a bad light too, man. You see what I'm saying? And we really need to just rethink this whole thing, man. You know, we just got to start from the bottom up now, man. I really see that, man. I really see it, man. These politicians, man, the boulets and stuff like that, they help and they cause a lot of this, man. They cause a lot. You see what I'm saying? They made the baby boomers and the other generations think, you know what I'm saying, think with their ideology and think with their mindset and think, you see what I'm saying? They made them do it. Yeah, that movie Training Day, he ain't lying though. You know, they made you think that, you know, they made you think, you see what I'm saying, voting and marching and stuff like that is the way. And you know, now the only thing that was affected that was good, I was thinking that civil rights, that whole era was the bus boycotts. That was good. That made sense and shit. So other than that, all that other integration shit doesn't make no sense to me. You know, sitting and doing all this where you want to sit and take a shit next to somebody else that's not another race, then I think that's ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? We work much better under segregation. We always will. You know, we had to work with each other. We wasn't looking at it in a weird way when we had to work with each other. Now, you know, we thought that their ice is colder and stuff. We've been in this for some, you know, some decades working in this society like how it is, and we think that shit is the best thing since sliced bread and shit. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I don't really get it, but I mean, I get it. So I mean, it's a lot of brainwashing, man. It's a lot of just ignorance too. That's the key word, ignorance, man. And you know, we're not gonna pick up a book and stuff like that and really research and stuff like that. You know, we get these narratives. You know, you only get certain narratives and stuff like that, and it's his story about your history, and that's it, which is suspect. It's like, you know, you just get civil rights, you get slavery, and that's it. You don't get no the here, there, and befores and shit like that. And then that shit, which I think is kind of weird. But guess what? Other groups, their history, you get the whole shebang and shit. You know what I'm saying? You get the Greeks, you get the motherfucking Roman.
Honestly,
shebang. So it's just like that right there.
They live off of fake history. They, you know, and that's cool. They all agree to the lie. So, you know, I'm not tripping on that, but I don't mean that we can do the same thing. But a lot of these people just fake, phony, and lying too. That's all.
You ain't lying. That's true.
The thing is, they
Yeah.
agree on one thing: not to mess with black people. That's it.
I agree with you on that. That's why
Like
people be saying all this, this and that, like it's bullshit. But it's just like, well, then that's why these people get told they're in their countries not. They get the talking shit. I didn't have females tell me this shit. I had African guys and people tell me this shit. Oh yeah, we had to talk in my country. Saying that there are people saying that they don't want us to mess with you and this and that. And when we go to America, don't mess with the black Americans and all this and that. I'm not surprised. I ain't surprised. You know what I'm saying? That people still call that too got to talk too. So of course, other people that look less like us are gonna think the same way, of course. Because people, these clowns, they'll go here and they'll get with somebody else that don't look like them and shit quick. I'm African, a lot of them quick, men and the women. You see what I'm saying? And and just, it's just fascinating. It's just like, damn. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Because we're more willing to give them a chance out here than they are us and shit. So I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah. My thing is respect me.
Right. We're more open. Respect me. They were just saying with me. We're more open to these groups. We're more open to these groups than they are us. Like you were saying earlier. I agree with that shit, bro. We're more.
So just other groups, other non-black people, y'all gonna respect me. We can be cool, sit down, talk, and laugh, but y'all gonna respect me.
I respect that, man.
That's what I'm saying. Respect me. If you don't want to do that, kick rocks. And I'm not gonna cry and complain. I'm not a liberal, so I don't want to unify with you or nothing because you don't want to unify with me. So let's keep it a buck about stuff.
Great.
And like I said, because I moved out here, and the non-black person, well, a group of them, just trying to be cool with me and buddy and shit. And then show their true colors once I started standing on manhood, standing on who I am. I ain't like no disrespect. I'm from Chicago. I ain't one of these Cali dudes. I ain't with all that, in California, they being fake and fraudulent, talking about these black and brown shit. I ain't one of those dudes. Gonna keep it a buck with you. I ain't one of those.
Yeah, I think the politicians started that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with coexisting with people like that. It's like Northern California with the Mexicans and blacks get along out there. That's good.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. See, it's southern.
They made these southern ones are different. They got a different code.
Right, because I'll talk to one that's from the Bay Area. He told me it's totally different. I respect that. Yeah. But the ones in Southern California, they align with that Nazi stuff.
They do.
Let's keep it a buck, bro.
You peep that. They peep that. You peep that.
That's why. And that's why I say I'm not one of these black and brown coalition dudes. I'm not one of them. You're going to respect me as a black man. And if you don't want to do that, move on. Goodbye.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying, man. Shit, you got it. They want to be a part of you. You want to be a part of them anyway. Like with our music and everything, man. They'll listen to our music and all this shit and have that kind of swag and everything, but still not like us and shit. That shit is like
right.
You're a host.
They the ones that's they the ones that's promoting that racist BS. I'm not.
You ain't lying, man.
That's what I'm saying. We got to be honest about this stuff and start standing with one another. We know this stuff going on. Black people do not want to say nothing about it.
Well, soon as like
or they'll call you a racist. But who's the true racist though?
We'll make music. I agree. We'll make music. We'll make music and shit about killing each other. And man, this and that. I had a chopper and I had I was shooting off with the 5.56s and the 2.23s and all this shit. Man, we'll make music about that and stuff. And then we talking about another black person, so-called black person. But once something actually happens with with somebody like with the Latinos or something like that in LA or something like that, man, these rappers, man, these cats are quick to, talk about unity and this and that, but you're not quick to talk about unity when it comes down to another black man. That shit is corny to me, man. And I'm looking at cats real weird for that shit. You're supposed to be, some kind of example. You're supposed to be a 30-some, 40-some year old man and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got a platform, and then you talking about, that's crazy, man. Don't talk about no music with your 5.56s and 2.23s and shooting niggas and hitting niggas with this and that. Don't talk about that thing if you're gonna when the next race has a problem or with somebody else or whatever, and you're gonna jump in and talk about, oh, we gotta unite with them. No, we gotta unite with ourselves first. Then we'll unite with other people.
I just never understood that weird stuff, and I just want to say this. I don't know if it came from the Black Panther era, but majority of those people were government agents. Just to let y'all know. The Asian dude who was giving them guns, worked with the feds. So
some of the Panthers too. Them was
right. So I'm not with all that. Like I said, I'm just not with it. I'm not trying to unify with them because they don't want to unify with us. Only thing we can do is just do business. That's it. Nothing personal. That's it. Not about to continue to cause confusion.
Yeah, but we do that, right? We'll make music, man. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? This nigga owe me this and that, man. I'm gonna beat him down, and this and that. I'm flossing on niggas, and this and that, man. I got the, you know what I'm saying? I got the ARs, and you know what I'm saying? I got the, the Dracos and this and that, and then, but then, as soon as something happened, it's like the other day, Whack 100 was just like he's not gonna do business with that Mexican rapper or with the Southsiders or whatever, and they start going in on him, talking about he's racist and this and that. It's just like, damn.
And this is what I'm saying, like, bro.
Mexicans, he just said the Southsiders, man. He just said nothing about no Bay Area cats. He said he'll do music with Bay Area cats. They got on him. This is like, see, man, and that's other people that look like me. And, oh yeah, so we need to cut that shit out, man. And you know what I'm saying? We need to we need to stay on code, man. It's just like, back your brother up, man, or not even respond to it, man. If you didn't agree with what the dude said, whatever, don't even respond to it. And the gossip thing is really heavy too, man. It's just like, that's what cats are vlogging and talking about, and this dude doing this, and like cats is doing whole videos. Oh man, Whack 100 and the Serenos and the South Side. It's just like, wow, dude. So we like the clout and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, if you staying on code, you're not gonna do no video about him dissing the South Siders or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you on code, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he did a bad thing. He didn't say nothing about all, you know what I'm saying? All Mexicans or all whatever, man. He just said certain side. He's not gonna do business with certain motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? And it's funny because there's a motherfucker named American Cholo and shit that ain't even Mexican, some fucking El Salvadoran or whatever the fuck he is. He's
them dudes racist.
Honduran or something. He's hella. I think you know what I'm talking about. American Cholo. So this dude, he was telling motherfuckers last year, and I got on his page and his channel and everything, talking all types of shit to this motherfucker. He's I forget what he is.
I mean, they all look like
not Guatemalan. What's the other one? Honduran. He's Honduran. So this motherfucker, I'm like, he that last year shit, I guess when Blueface made a song called Carne Asada, which I think I agreed with them on that. That was some bullshit. How you made that song, it was corny, and he was trying to like reach, and he was trying to bait the Mexican people. I agree with that. That was corny. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that shit. I was talking about, just about Blueface and my damn self making that song, but talking about, oh man, the blacks this and that and hip hop this and that. Hey, don't support their races and whatever. They be doing that and they be trying to exploit us. Don't buy their music no more. Don't support black people. And this motherfucker was saying this shit, dude. Like, how you gonna tell somebody on an open platform not to support us no more? Motherfuckers don't support us. What are you talking about? You got a soul food spot. Motherfuckers don't fucking buy them Asian other races. They don't buy from the fucking no soul foods from us. No fucking. They don't go to our eateries. We fucking. You know what I'm saying? We support everybody else's business from their food to their garments and shit, from their jewelry, right? And then these black women with the damn hair and the damn weaves and shit and the motherfucking hair care. That shit. I'm out here. Shit, I'm not even in LA County, but I still see the black women going in them stores. I be looking at them like, damn, dude. Just like I look at the motherfuckers going in the Asian stores and shit, the Asian liquor stores. I'm looking at you stupid. If you a man, I don't give a fuck where you from or who the fuck you are. I'm really looking at you stupid because it's like, damn, you really supporting these motherfuckers after all that fake Asian hate shit, that fake scripted ass shit, to basically allocate them motherfuckers money and shit and have us looking crazy and shit because we're the pawns and shit and we're the lowest on the totem pole. So you could do that to us all day because we even believe in this shit. And plus there's nobody to back us up. We don't really have no code and shit. Al Sharpton and all of them, they're not gonna, they're in on this shit. But I'm like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers making all this fake ass shit and perpetuate these fake lies and all this and these you know what I'm saying, so-called black people still want to go in there and you know what I'm saying, and just still go in there and support these people. I really don't get it, man. I really don't get it. I mean, if you get your ass beat by one of these motherfuckers, that's on you. If you get some acetone or whatever the fuck thrown in your face, that's on you. If you get some motherfucking hit with sticks and shit like that and beat the fuck down, you know what I'm saying, and you get charged with the hate crime, that's on you. Hey, oh well. Stop going into their motherfucking store. You should have learned that last year with all that bullshit. Stop supporting these people. They do not like you. They do not support you. Let's just keep it 100. We need to cut the bullshit. We need to really stop it. You see what I'm saying? That's on us. That ain't on nobody else but us. You know what I'm saying? That's why the dollars in this community don't go nowhere. The motherfuckers going fucking not even a minute later. They go right out of their so-called community and shit. But it's not a community because of, everybody else is owning shit in that motherfucker. So it's not a community. But in our neighborhoods, where we live, where we dwell, you see what I'm saying? That's a damn shame. You can't have that. You're gonna have that in no damn Arab damn neighborhood. You're gonna have that in no little Chinatown and shit. Hell no, they ain't having that shit. You see what I'm saying? I mean, we really just. I mean, that economics thing. See, well, you don't know that, and there's no. I mean, I get it. They didn't teach us that in school. I get it. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I understand that shit. You got to go when you pay for your education, which is college. Then they teach you that kind of shit. I get it. But at the same time, dude, what was our ancestors doing in the 60s and in the 50s? A lot of these baby boomers and shit, they was busy not thinking about economics, selling their fucking land like idiots and shit, selling their land or losing their fucking land, not keeping up with the shit. You see what I'm saying? And losing that shit for the future generations, the future wealth. And that's look what happened with that. You know what I'm saying? That's a bunch of bullshit right there. Yeah, brother, our people are not serious at all, still doing the same foolishness and haven't gotten us nowhere. Exactly. But see, you got your Boulay, Roland Martin, Roly Polies, you know what I'm saying? You got your people, you know what I'm saying? Pushing for these museums and pushing for all this shit. That shit is not important. Pushing for these fucking schools. Are y'all really pushing for schools? No. You'd had this shit built by now. You see what I'm saying? And you don't have to have no big ass motherfucking school. I don't understand these people. Oh man, I need $1 million, $2 million and shit, to start these schools and all. Dude, you don't need that much money for no damn school at first, man. Start from the ground up. Start something small, man. You see what I'm saying? Start a little school, man, a little daycare, something. You something, then turn into something. You can't just start off big like that. People donating. We need to stop this, man. It's okay, y'all donate for people, for the knowledge and the word that they spit and stuff like that, and to help their platform because you enjoy watching and stuff like that. That's cool. But to actually, okay, let me donate for this museum or this and that and this and that. They don't have nothing to show for us for that shit. That's kind of suspect. You see what I'm saying? Stuff that's not tangible. I mean, if they're not talking about anything tangible, oh fuck it. Hey, let's donate. Let's donate for this new big ass school. Let's donate for this fucking this rec center or the civic center in LA. Or hey, let's fucking make this or that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's make this fucking this business center in LA, man. You know what I'm saying? So all our and then we can make it to where we have business. All the black people that have black businesses or whatever, like a mini mall or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Could all have booths there. So let's aggregate our money. Let's put our money together. Let's start a roots movement. None of that, man. I'm not seeing none of that, man. And I'm seeing people scamming people on YouTube, taking advantage and lying each other and misleading and I think that's a bunch of bullshit, man. I mean, we like to be lied to. We like to be bullshitted, man. We like for people to talk that good BS to us. You know what I'm saying? But just like with these politicians, man, I'm just honestly, a lot of people on Facebook and stuff like that I talk to or I talk whatever I did. And, a lot of them people on there, man, are really stuck in these social media sites. And there's a lot of people, and relatives and stuff like that, man, that's just like, they gone, man. They family members, they gone, man. They're not coming back, man. They're not really going to ever receive that form of consciousness, man. They're not, ever. You see what I'm saying? If you're not woke now, man, if you're not really in tune and enlightened now, I don't know what to tell you, man. I really don't, man. It might be too late.
Yeah, they trying to take away people's freedom.
Oh yeah.
And we are worrying about the wrong things.
We are, dude. That's true. That is true. That is so true. That is, man. With these mandates and stuff, I still think I'm gonna say about this. I just when you mentioned mandates, mandates and even these tests and these long lines for tests and stuff like that. I mean, I ain't gonna say nothing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no medical expert, y'all, but just really wake up and just read between the lines. If there's really something going on, a pandemic or something like that, you know, why would you push a long lines for testing and stuff like that? I mean, if there's really a pandemic, how come the what's the name? Why is the what's the name not getting why is the homeless not? Why are they not pushing for the homeless to get anything, any kind of medical treatment or any treatment? See, we don't think the homeless is a part of the population too. I don't understand.
Absolutely. So
Stuff too. You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? But see, we don't get it though. But see, guess what? The homeless aren't taxpayers though. That's why the homeless, they're not the cash cows. The regular person is the cash cow. You see what I'm saying? The regular person that's paying taxes every year for no reason. There's really no reason why we should be paying taxes. We're the cash cow. The homeless person is not. The homeless person is not really generating nothing into the society, right? It's all about money too, man, and status too, though, at the same time, and class too. You see what I'm saying? You know,
yeah, it's definitely about class, you know. Yeah. So
but right,
you know, we need to
wouldn't you think they'd be
say
pushing
what?
it? Wouldn't you honestly, Hannibal, wouldn't you think they'd be pushing it to? I mean, you would think that you would think that they would be trying to just. Man, it just people just don't think, man. We don't get it. You know, it's just a new what's the name every time. It's a new something new.
Variant.
No, it's a new, well, yeah, that too, but it's a new narrative every time. It's a new narrative every time. Oh, be scared of this. Oh, be scared of that. Then the other day on the show we was talking about how Black Lives Matter was talking about you know, they basically lied and said that black women were safer not having babies than having their babies. I mean, excuse me, they're basically safer having an abortion than actually having their baby. And I thought that was the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Did they say that recently, or was that like old?
Yeah, they said that I think what 2021 or one of them, or
because they disappeared
recently though. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, they disappeared. You know, that's funny. You know, so no, I don't pay attention to them.
Did I say Planned Parenthood? Did I say Black Lives? No, my bad. Planned Parenthood said that. My bad. Planned Parenthood.
Okay.
Planned Parenthood said that. See, Black Lives Matter is for abortion. For all these people are man. These people are for the nefariousness, man. You know, like some people say, man, they for the bullshit, man, and just the weirdness, man. That's really weird. Really weird for you. I mean, honestly, I think that's really strange for y'all to be pushing something like that. I mean, you can see that goes with that Karl Marx ideology. That you see what I'm saying? That Marxist feminism that goes for that matriarchy. That goes for that gynocracy. The women, women should be equal and women should be this and that. Dude, okay, do this construction shit. Build this house then. If you're so equal, build this motherfucking house. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, I just don't get it. When your toilet and shit's fucked up in your house, who you gonna call? You gonna call a man, right, to fix it, right? You see, I just don't get it. And see that right there, they got our women to the point where look, they don't think they need us, and they think they got it to where you know what I mean, they really believe in these same talking points that these people are pushing, man. I think that's really, really crazy, man. I mean, now it's funny because a lot of these other races and stuff like that, they feed into a little bit of the feminist ideology too. But our women are really taking and run with it. They're taking How you gonna be independent, but you want to spend a man's money at the same time? Oh, he gotta have this. He has to have $500,000. If you're independent, why would you care about how much the man has that you're messing with, dude? If you're so independent, why would it even matter? Because you want to spend his money and your money. You see what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. I don't be fooled by these women talking that stuff. It don't fool me. It don't fool me. Because it's like, oh, okay, you know, I get it. Especially since I'm dating right now too, man. And it's like this dating shit is trash. Getting to know people is funny style. You know, people don't even speak. You know, these women a lot of times don't even speak, especially these black women. They don't say shit. They don't say hi or nothing. A lot of times, some of these black dudes too, right? But and it's just like, how am I even gonna look at the options that I'm faced with right now? Motherfuckers don't even speak to me. How the fuck am I courting these people? They don't even say hi. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah. Right? And then it's like, okay, these females are asked blatantly, what do you drive? What kind of car, like crazy shit? Oh man, you know what I'm saying? What kind of I mean, damn, dude, like that shit is just like your mom didn't teach you, you know what I'm saying? Any motherfucking manners. Your mom didn't teach you not to ask these crazy. Oh, so I'm supposed to know not to ask a female her age, right? If your mom didn't tell you this shit, basic.
I never understood that. Don't ask a woman her age. I
Either
never
have
understood that. I was like, are
I.
y'all women this stupid? Are y'all that dumb? Like, we age, so what's the
Right,
problem? You can't be 20 forever.
right, right.
So it's okay for you to know how old I am,
Mm.
but I'm not supposed to know how old you are.
But yeah, that's some what's the name? Talking
I
about some
never
double standard.
understood. I'm like, don't ask a woman her
Oh,
what?
yeah, respect. Like what? What do you mean respect? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? That shit weird, man. We be on some we participate in weird shit,
Nah,
but we really
you're right though. Like, what do you mean by respect?
it's like hmm. And you from Chicago. I'm from back east, man. We get that shit a lot. We used to get that shit like a lot of like a motherfucker, dude. You know that type of shit back east and shit too, man. They really push that kind of stuff too, man. And just even being growing up in a city period environment too, man. And this, I mean, California, I guess, kind of it ain't. I mean, I guess certain parts you could call it, LA and stuff like that. You could call them a city, but it is this is the place where it's a lot of fucking people, a high dense population out here, like a motherfucker, just like kind of like out there. So I can kind of see, you know. But I mean, we gotta really stop. Like even with the opposite sex thing, we gotta start respecting each other. Um, Stop looking at each other like you're the black man and I'm the black woman, like we're separate. We gotta stop that. And Ice Cube, pushed this thing with Trump when was gonna talk to his advisors and everything. Man, he got so much backlash for that, and them queens of what's them queens of I don't know what them broads are, Fox Soul, them black women. Oh man, what are you gonna do for us? Well, what does that mean for black women? It's just like that. I mean, honestly, that right there says a lot, man. This man is doing his little thing over here, trying to make trying to help this so-called black base out, man, and trying to help us with a little bit of an agenda, man. You know what I'm saying? And doing it, using his little stardom to do it. And you over here, question this dude's every, you know what I'm saying? And question his every motive, man. But it's funny though. Y'all don't question, you know what I'm saying? When another group does something like that or whatever the case is, y'all ain't gonna question him. You see what I'm saying? Y'all ain't questioning Joe Biden. Them queens of cocktails, whatever the hell their name is, they didn't question Joe Biden, whatever, anything Joe Biden doing. You see what I'm saying? Just like Candace Owens, she kind of looked like a deer in the headlights the other day with Trump. She didn't expect this cat to say, you know what I'm saying? She didn't expect it to say, you know what I'm saying, that that he was really pushing the sea walk, man. So I mean, we got to stop doing that, man. Just because somebody has the same base as you, and y'all the same Democrat, Republican, whatever the case is, that don't mean nothing. It really doesn't. It don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody the same shade or complexion as you, that a lot of times that don't mean shit, because they'll use them to sell you out. They'll use them to tell you the bullshit ass agenda, to sell you on the bullshit ass agenda. They'll use them to sell you on some Planned Parenthood, abortion. Ladies, abortion is not, that's not, what's the name? Contraceptives, right? That's not any kind of birth control. Stop using abortion for birth control. That's sick. Something's wrong with you. Something's wrong with, don't look at nobody else. Something is wrong with you for that. Something is wrong with you. You're a killer. You're a
You want to know
murderer.
what's funny though?
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
We was told it's an economic thing, so don't speak on these on this stuff. Don't. So
And I'm sure not all these broads that are having abortions are poor and shit. So that's bullshit, dudes. Like, oh man, I was by myself. But see, why did you pick a dude that left you after you got pregnant? Why did you pick a sorry ass dude? See, you wasn't planning it, just like that guy wasn't planning. Let's just cut the bullshit. None one of y'all was planning anything. And that's the whole key. Planning. That's the whole key. And not just the damn kid, planning a future. You see what I'm saying? Having an agenda with them. See, that's the word, agenda. We don't have an agenda. You can't be with somebody of the opposite sex and y'all don't have an agenda with the person. I'm sorry. You don't have no kind of plan. That's crazy, right?
yeah, I'm about to say, like, you have to have a plan.
And he left me and this and that. the dude left you because you picked a sorry. I told somebody that recently. She didn't like it. Whatever. All men are this and that. All men are this and that. What you mean? All men are this and that. You're talking to me, so that means you must be talking about me. I don't even know you like that though. We haven't even met. See, when people say crazy shit like that, I just really look at them weird and shit. Like, dude,
I don't even and see this the thing. You know why I stand there? I don't even care.
Right,
I don't
right.
care. Like I said, I had some goofy tell me it's an economic thing, real walkie talkie. So I just don't want to let them say what they say. Let them believe what they want to believe, man. I just don't care, man.
You're gonna be having your dog. You're gonna be having your dog and your cat. They're gonna be keeping you company. A motherfucker like me.
Let them. They make bad decisions. I don't care.
Right.
It is because I'm not trying to say. Listen. Me and you are not responsible for a woman who make bad decisions. We're not responsible for that. That has nothing to do with us. That's why I don't talk about it. You're a grown woman. I'm not responsible for what you. I want to know where's your father. If he's not there, then what do you want me to do? I'm not gonna do nothing about it. So let these women make their choices. Don't worry about it. God is gonna take care of everything. That's it.
Just don't expect a man in your life. In your Miss Cleo could talk to you. She'd be like, no man in your life anytime soon, girl. Don't expect anything.
I could be the best man. I could be a woman's dream man. You know what I'm saying? Check all the boxes. Hey man, listen, she continue to do stuff. Whatever, man. I'm going. I'm out. They already continue to move the goalpost, so man, whatever. I'm not trying to hear that shit, man. Listen, I tell men this. It's this culture. It's not you. It's this culture. Society right now let women continuously make mistakes. I'm fine with that. I have no control over that. She can make 1,001 mistakes. They're still going to take care of her and the children that she has.
Love and hip hop.
So only thing I can do is worry about a woman who wants to listen to me, who's going to who want me to leave. Cause ain't no woman gonna let me do shit. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
Right.
Excuse my language. Try not to curse.
You ain't lying though.
But she understand that I'm the leader. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm worried about that type of woman.
Yeah, they can't. They want you to be
masculine.
I don't like the ones that want you to be. They want you to be masculine when they want you to be masculine. See, that's the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So this is what I'm saying. Me and you are not responsible for none of this. Who cares? I understand where you're coming from, but I don't sit and talk about it. Whatever. Goodbye.
You delete numbers like that. That's the type of person you don't. You know what I'm saying? That's the just like with me, man. I'm just like with texting, talking, and stuff like that. If I get some kind of no response and stuff, I don't like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You're showing me. Just like as men, we gotta take that and take manhood into that too when it comes out of court and women, not just how you handle the situation with the situation with this dude and you almost got into it and you're on your manhood. It has to be when it comes out of women too, man. With anybody, man, just not letting people play you and take advantage of you and take you for granted, right? Letting a female, don't double text a female. You know what I'm saying? Female leave you on red or something like that. Hey, good riddance. If she responds, she responds. If she don't, she don't. Right? Stuff like that. Them, trying to test you and give you the shit test and see how you gonna react to this, and I ain't got time for that, right? And
no man got time for that. Man, like I said, we got more important stuff to worry about than some freaking female and they neurotic behavior and all this old weird stuff they do. I don't even whatever, man.
Yeah, man. Because I'm dating. I'll go to it's going to the next. That's how it is and shit, dude. And
don't ever.
You gotta have that mentality on to the next. You have, and a lot of us men, man, we be, some of these cats be samping, and some of these cats be, oh man, this and that. Man, these females don't got no ties to you, just like you don't got no ties to them. right? You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
don't owe them nothing, they don't owe you nothing, right? Shoot, man, you got to show them that. It's all about showing what us so-called black people got to show, man, and doing, man. You know, we on that circular thinking thing that we think, I thought about doing it. It's the same thing as doing it. Nah, you got to actually do that shit. Put that effort, man, and put that shit to play, man. And you know, we really think that, man. You know, we think in a circle. We don't think in a straight fucking 180-degree type line and shit to where we can go forward and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit is that right there hinders us and shit in a lot of ways too, man.
I'm not going to get hung up on on what women do. Excuse me. Let they daddy feed them. Give a damn about what's going on. Because you see how you speaking on it, right? You're gonna have one of their little minions, their attack dogs to come behind you, say it's an economic thing. You see what I'm saying?
Right, no,
like, bro, I ain't got time for all that crap, bro.
Yeah, no, and damn well got nothing to do. It just has something to do with this damn society. It's all fucked up. They got like
talking about like all black men just broke.
Yeah,
Love
Love
and
and Hip Hop. You're right. That's what the jab was.
I mean,
Love and Hip Hop don't got nothing to do with economics. Real Housewives of Atlanta don't have nothing to do with economics. Going and perpetuating and having these shows on with no Cosby Show. They took that off the air with no kind of balance.
Well, it's not even that though. Right, it's not even.
There's a problem right there. You see what I'm saying?
I want to hold the shows accountable. I don't care about what's put out on TV. I'm just talking about what we see in our everyday lives. I don't even care about Love and Hip Hop. Get that garbage out of here.
They do though. Do they watch?
They do. I know. And they listen. We got to understand that women get caught up in vanity. They're vanity driven. I've been accepted that too. Once you accept that stuff, then you like, whatever.
That's true.
You know, but that comes to it, and that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. That don't make them look bad or evil or anything. It just comes with it.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of men don't want to.
That is true.
Understand women and then accept them for who they are.
You're right. That is true.
So,
plus a lot of them. I mean, not a lot, but some of them aren't like that though. Some of them, they're not like that. But
so what's dominant? That's what they're going to roll with. So when the Nazis took over France, what you thought those French women was loyal to the Frenchmen?
Right.
Can't get mad at that. But this is what we got to learn from. Once that war was over, they got feathered and tarred. See, those men didn't forget that they did that stuff. See what I'm saying? Right. We accept the tomfoolery, them being traitors. We accept that. That's why a lot of dudes is on the internet crying and complaining. You really don't stand for nothing, because if you did, a lot of women wouldn't even feel comfortable to continue to do what they're doing.
That is true.
So we can sit here and talk about Gloria Steinem and all that stuff. I get it. But see, they don't suffer no consequences. And it's not about being violent with a woman when she do stuff like that. When she portray the community or her family or the man that really loved and cared about her. It's not about being violent, but you got to cut her off.
Oh, yeah.
And she can never be accepted.
Oh, yeah, man. And
that's all that is. It's that simple.
Too. We get violent.
Yeah,
that's not the answer. They shit. If I gotta hit you, I ain't gonna be around you. You ain't a female I need to be with. Fuck that. And plus, I need to have some more self-control anyway, though. Damn, a female's not gonna put me out of my element that much to where I don't have that much. You know what I'm saying? To where I snap. Nah, that's sure.
Yeah.
She
So
control over me.
So this is what it is, right? Let's say you with a chick, and she did something. She violated you, right? Mm-hmm. The women and the men in the family need to make sure that woman suffer the consequences.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But when you don't do that, that's where you can have a bunch of women in the community that could just do all types of wild, weird shit to you, and nobody don't do nothing. I understand you say mind your business. Yeah, you're supposed to mind your business. But then when she do something that affects not only you, but it affects the family has to get involved.
Right. That's true. Yeah, right. You ain't lying about that, man. You ain't lying about that. That's why I don't, when I done had situations like that, people, family try to get outside motherfuckers in the business and all that type of shit. That make me, you know what I'm saying? That shit, I'll fuck around and break your ass off. And man, that type of shit piss me off right there. Like, mind you know what I'm saying? But because I'm the and them motherfuckers that act like you shouldn't get into it, but dude, I'm the relative, dude. I'm always gonna be here. That shit is weird. How motherfuckers we act weird when it comes down to shit like that. We're weird.
Because the men in the family always want to jump up and put the Captain Saberhold cape on for the women in the family because she probably got mad at her man and went and lied and said he did this and did that. But when it comes down to the man who has a wife or a girlfriend, y'all just fall back and don't say shit.
Damn.
Y'all just let the shit happen.
I know.
Probably set them up to get beat up, killed, robbed, do all types of stuff. Y'all don't do or say nothing.
You ain't lying. You ain't bullshitting. You ain't never bullshitting, man. And I agree.
Y'all don't even give that woman a fair warning. If you mess with them, if you do something foul to our brother, cousin, or uncle, you have to pay the consequences. Or suffer the consequences.
That's real. That's real.
That's how you stop a lot of this shit, though.
And you being straight up. You gotta and see.
This is how you stop a lot of it. But black people, we just let anything just go.
You ain't bullshitting.
So
you ain't lying and shit. So okay, so this last little video before we bounce, man. It's just man, I want to just talk about how these politicians are never these motherfuckers are never held accountable. I mean, damn. These motherfuckers, there's never no backlash when they don't do shit, man. And I don't really respect one of these motherfuckers because I already know the game and shit. I already know what time is, but a lot of people, man, really, expect these people to do so much and shit. But they lie to us, man. When they lie to us and when they betray us and kind of like, you see what I'm saying? Mislead us, and what happens? There's usually nothing. So I'm gonna go into this right here with man Colin Powell, man, and them lied about the Iraq war. I mean about Iraq having the weapons of mass destruction and all that shit, man, just to try to go into that war. Because see, they know that war is money, man. They know it's a racket, right? Just like back in the day, man, the World War II and shit. What's his name? I had to tell some younger cat. This cat didn't believe me and shit, right? I don't know why. It's like, see, people don't respect the elders and shit, right? That's another thing. But so I had to tell him that Henry Ford and shit was making vehicles and shit for the Nazi party and shit. He didn't want to believe me and shit. Like, I don't know why you would think I lie about that. But and so was Rockefeller, not Rockefeller, Prescott Bush was laundering their money and shit. So yeah, man, it's just a lot of corruption and stuff like that. But see, were they held accountable? No, I think Rockefeller got a fine and shit. That's it. No jail time. Henry Ford, nothing ever happened to him, right? So yeah, man. I mean, when these politicians say they're gonna do this and that, Barack Obama didn't do nothing for us, right? Didn't do shit. Nobody held him accountable. See, we talk about what he didn't do, but that's still that. You don't get the boomer generation. You don't get these other people. Oh, he only had 8 years. That's all he could do. And excuse after excuse after excuse, man. Damn. And see, I don't really want to hear this shit now because, before you hear, oh man, when the House and the Senate, that man, there was only so much they could do, man. The Democrats didn't have the House and the Senate. Now the Democrats have the House and the Senate. What they doing? It's so bad to a point. You got Kamala Harris saying if she thought she think that she wouldn't have all this backlash from the media if she was white. Kamala Harris. It don't matter if you white or black. You are the elite. You are one of the elites right now. You are up there. You're the vice president. You wouldn't be the vice president if it was such a color thing. And see, you can't use that color shit too because Asians, you're not black, right? You're the first Asian and you're the first motherfucking Indian. So those two groups right there are the buffer class of this society, right? They can't do no wrong. You don't see no Asian crime stats with them motherfuckers, right? You don't see no Indian crime stats with them, right? You don't see no them talk about the Asian gangs in Southern California, right? And you don't see that. So you know what I mean? So you know, it's a big thing right there, man. So I mean, you wouldn't see her, you know, talking that stuff. But see, my thing is, it's too late to bring up so-called race, right? You're the elite. You're a Brahmin Indian. See, you're the elite in your Indian class, and you're the elite in the American class. You're the elite in both ways. You're the 1% in both ways. You married some Jewish man, some rich Jewish man, right? You didn't marry no black dude. You see what I'm saying? And you married this dude that already had grown kids, and you married him. You don't got no kids, but you pushing for Planned Parenthood, you pushing for abortion, and you telling, oh, you know, women should be able, you know, be able to have the rights and do this. But you're pushing for abortions, though, dude. You don't even have kids, and you're pushing for abortion. Kamala Harris is really strange, man, and we got to stop it. Black women, look, so-called, y'all got to really stop it. Whoever's watching, don't mess with Kamala Harris no more. And see, they were trying to give you on the 2020 or 2022 ticket. They're trying to give you Michelle Obama and Kamala Harris. And see, I already know a lot of black women would eat that up. Don't vote for no damn Michelle Obama. What did her counterpart do, man? What did her other half do, man? Her husband, nothing for us, right? And so we can't complain and push one thing, and then want the same bullshit on the next. That's just like Hillary Clinton and her dude. It would have been another if Hillary would have got elected, it would have been another Clinton 2.0, right? I don't know, man. We just get on this symbolism and, oh man, she's black and she's a black, or she looks like me. I gotta. No, you don't. As a matter of fact, a lot of times you got to be suspect of that, right? Because if we're so on the bottom class and they prop up this black politician, what does that tell you? We on the bottom class and they propping up this motherfucker. What does that tell you? You got to be suspect. You got to think, damn, they might have brought us this motherfucker right here. They gave you some Black Panthers. They gave you a couple of them. They gave you the cats pushing the socialism, and they gave you some they gave you the civil rights movements. They gave you the Rosa Parks and the Kings that was down with the Communist Party, and that's a fact. There was another woman before Rosa Parks that got told to go to the back of the bus and didn't, but she had a baby though. They couldn't push that, right? They couldn't push that narrative. They had to push this, and they had to give you somebody that they already knew, which was Rosa Parks previously from the Communist Party. And see, the thing is, you know, who was popping up the Communist Party was the Jews. The Jewish people was propping up the Communist Party. And look up Stanley Levitz. And y'all don't believe me? Fact check this. Look up Stanley Levitz, right? He's the dude that wrote the speech for Dr. Martin Luther King, the "I Have a Dream" speech. He designed a lot of that march too. So a guy named Bayard Rustin did too, right? One of the first black dudes pushing for gay rights. You see what I'm saying? After Baldwin, right? So yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna play this real quick, man, and just show y'all, you know what I'm saying, how much we love to be lied to and played and tricked, and you know, we'll still vote for these politicians after they do us like that, right? Or we'll vote the next person and they'll do just as bad, and just in different ways and different views and issues. But you know, it has to keep going on. The next 4 years, we're gonna be on the train then, you know what I'm saying? So let me play this real quick, man.
Looking back, Colin Powell remembers this day as a painful blot on his career. He gave the UN Security Council a detailed account of Saddam Hussein's supposed weapons of mass destruction.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are sophisticated facilities.
He said the Iraqis had built a mobile biological weapons program. They had to be stopped.
For example, they can produce anthrax and botulinum toxin. In fact, they can produce enough dry biological agent in a single month to kill thousands upon thousands of people.
One problem, it wasn't true. This is the Iraqi defector who invented those stories. Western agents called him Curveball. Now he says he made it up. But why?
The old regime was a dictatorship, and that caused a lot of problems for our country. I had to do something for my country. So I did this, and I am satisfied because there is no dictatorship in
Get them
Iraq
likes
anymore.
up, hit the like
And
button.
does he have any regrets?
If I could go back to 2000, if someone asked me, I would say the same thing because I wouldn't want the regime to continue in our country.
So why did anybody believe Curveball? Early 2003, and in Europe, the proposed war against Iraq was unpopular. This expert says the Americans wanted to find evidence that would justify war.
Within the United States government, there were some competing views about how reliable such information might be, but there was a political disposition to believe that Saddam had weapons of mass destruction, and Curveball's testimony fed into this existing belief structure.
And so it came to this: shock and awe. The Iraq War started with a brief, triumphant display of Western military power and ended in years of recriminations. Curveball could never have imagined the stories he told Western agents would have such an impact. Barnaby Phillips, Al Jazeera.
Man, see, Curveball, right?
You don't need a reason to taco
throw
it
your
up in
ass a
downtown
curveball.
LA. You just need a
Oh, shit.
restaurant. Open table.
My bad. Sorry about that. Okay, so Hannibal, so I'm gonna holler at you, Hannibal. Man, good looking out for coming on, man. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all go follow Hannibal's channel, man. Word, man. Support your boy Hannibal, man. So I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, bringing your insight and your provision on here, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So what do y'all, I mean, I'm about to get off this mug, man. So what do y'all think about this, man? You know what I'm saying? I mean, this dude lied. What's the other dude's name? Bill Clinton. George Bush lied. You know, for you to lie about a war, these people saying that they had mass destruction to go to war, that's not, oh, he's a warmonger. The thing, yeah, he's a warmonger, but remember, war is money. War is a racket, right? I'm gonna have to go into that. There's a documentary, it's like a little documentary about that. I'm gonna have to go into that another time on here. But war is a racket. It is a racket, man. And you know, that's all it is about. It's about money, man. You fund both sides, you can't lose, right? Parker Lewis can't lose. Remember that show? If I fund both sides of something, man, I'm not gonna lose, man. I'm gonna make profit on both sides, man, and I'm gonna stay winning, man. So we got to look at it like that, man. And you know, yeah, man, we lost in the sauce, man. But I mean, you see how he I mean, damn, he went in front of that council and lied like that. But see, nothing happened to him, right? No contempt, no nothing, no nothing. That's what I'm saying. These people, they have their non-snitching code is wild. Excuse me, their non-snitching code is wild. Their non-snitching code is wild, man. What does that tell you, man? You know, for you to have I mean, damn, that says a lot, man. You know, that says that shit. Hell, that says that you know what I'm saying? You're protected, right? That's how I look at it. You're protected. You know, yeah, their non-snitching code is hardcore. You see with the you know, when I played earlier with the cops, man, and you know, that post I played earlier with the police and stuff like that with those gangs, man. You know, of course they're not gonna snitch, right? Because they actually have gangs and cliques, you know. So that's just like, what's the difference between the street gang? Can anybody answer me? What's the difference between the street gangs and the police at that point? The LAPD or the LASD? What's the difference? What's the difference between these politicians, man? They're not snitching. They're not fulfilling their promise to you, and nothing's happening to them. They're lying to you, right? They're not being loyal to you. Nothing's happening. What's happening? I don't know. Y'all tell me, man. What's happening to these people, man? Ain't nothing, you know. They're not fulfilling and agreeing and to their end of the bargain, man. So what does that tell you, man? You know, that says a lot. You know, but I mean, I knew he was lying even back in the day. You know, I was younger, but I knew something was up back then with that Bush, that whole administration. I knew that was a bunch of BS and stuff. I mean, war is a racket. It's money, right? Yeah, they are war criminals, Shaq. That's exactly what they are, man. They are war criminals, man. You know, and you know, it's a racket, man. And you know, but I knew it. I mean, everybody was celebrating Colin Powell's death and stuff like that, you know, and I guess just because he's black, I guess. You know, but he lied to us, man. And I mean, these people let you know they're elite. They let you know there's something higher than you because they lie and deceive you and don't do nothing for you. But they get bailouts they get bank bailouts and they get and stuff like handouts and stuff like that from the powers that be. Though they're just not gonna give it to you. So I mean, yeah, what do y'all think, man? I'm about to get my ass off here, man. But yeah, I mean, everybody was really crying and really like, like downtrodden and stuff like that when it come down to Colin Powell dying, man. But look what he's blatantly lied about. I mean, that's crazy, man. And see, that was fear mongering with y'all too. And look, remember after the war and after 9/11 and all that, remember they did a lot of that too to take away our rights. You know, they gave you the Patriot Act. They gave you the Patriot Act is the enabling act they had in you know what I'm saying, the 40s with the Nazi party, right? They gave you homeland security, but Hitler and them had the fatherland security, right? You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing. History repeats itself. We got a lot of this stuff from the Nazis. See, that lets you know we weren't really fighting them. You know, that was a bunch of bullshit too. I'm making a video about that another time. But man, a lot of this stuff is fake, man. You know, don't believe it, man. You know, a lot of times shit is so crazy you can't even believe your own eyes. You can't shit, right? I mean, damn, right? I mean, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know, man. I'm about to get my butt off here, man. And you know, y'all let me know what y'all thinking and your opinion on this situation, man. I mean, shit, man. Y'all can hit the comment section if y'all want, man. Like and subscribe. Hit the like button, y'all. Man, I'll have like 70, you know what I'm saying? Something, you know, people watching the video and only have like 9 likes. Please get them likes up, y'all, man. Hit them likes, man, so I could make the algorithm, man. You know what I mean? So, you know, so I could get my video across to more people, man, you know. So that way I'm eligible for more people to view my video. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out, man. You know, I'm glad y'all watching everything, but I mean, hitting the like button is for free. Y'all don't got to donate or nothing to hit the like button. I don't understand. Sometimes more people will donate more than they'll hit the like button. It's crazy, right? But I appreciate all the love anyway. Y'all, giving me, man. I really do, man. And you know, people be, a lot of times they can't wait for me to get on, and they said that they was waiting for me to get on, and you know, all weekend came by and they didn't see a live for me and stuff like that. And I appreciate that, man. I like that, man. This is why I do this, man. You know, I don't do this for, you know what I'm saying, no monetary thing or nothing like that, or, you know, no fame or nothing like that, man. I'm just a regular dude, man, humble, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it seems like you can't put humble in the black community, man. You can't use the word, man. A lot of people in hell in this so-called community don't even know what humble is, right? Shit, right? They don't even know what humble is, man. They don't even know what respect is. They don't even know what integrity is, man. So I don't know, man, right? Yeah, so appreciate Hannibal for coming on, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, giving his 2 cents, and I appreciate it, man. Brother has really strong opinions, man. I really appreciate that. We need that more, especially from our men in this society, man. And you know, yeah, man, when it comes down to our people, man, we can't have more sympathy for other races than ours, man. Because like I gotta look at you weird, you know. I gotta look at you real weird, man. You know, you can't be talking about you want to, you know, you got the thing for another black person. But when it comes down to these other races, you want to talk about unity and we shouldn't be beefing with these people. Nah, we shouldn't be beefing with each other, motherfucker. Stupid, right? Be humble. Put all that bullshit to the side, man. You know, let's just keep it 100, man. And you know, yeah, man. So I mean, what do y'all think, man? You know, like I said, comment, like, subscribe, share. You know, what I'm saying, hit the notification bell. What do y'all think? I mean, did y'all think I broke it down pretty good? I mean, that I had to break it down with the police and the politicians, the 2 P's, man. You know, and it's funny. Look how the politicians, right? They lie to you, right? The politicians lie to you, and they try to push for altercation for funds, really for the police. But then they'll try to say defund the police. But see that whole defund the police thing was for more money for the police, right? That's what that was for. That whole defund the police was more money. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? It was for money for them. The whole Blue Lives Matter was for with Trump. That was for money for the police. That whole Blue Alerts law with Obama, that was for money for the police that they got. See, don't let these people lie to you. Don't let these lamestream and these media outlets lie to you. These police are getting money. They're getting money. Trust me. You know, oh, you defunding the police. Shit, hell, you defunding no more stimulus checks. You know what I'm saying? Eviction moratorium. What else? What else? Inflation. What else? Mandates at the jobs to where it's making people not want to work there. I mean, they're defunding us, dude. You defunding the regular people, man. I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, man, they're defunding the police. What about the regular motherfuckers, man? Didn't they have an eviction moratorium putting motherfuckers out? We don't have no sympathy, dude. We don't have no sympathy and empathy for each other. I see, dude. But when it comes down to some kind of authority and figure, we have sympathy for them, though. Oh, because the police are authority. We have to. That shit don't make no sense to me, man. Fuck that, dude. I'm gonna have sympathy and empathy for my people. Fuck that shit. Let all that other stuff come later, man. We gotta stop. We gotta stop this, man. We gotta really be on code, man. But a lot of people, I can't say on code because a lot of people don't know what that is. I can't say that. A lot of us don't know what that is. So, yeah, man. So I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow, man. We're gonna do a live tomorrow and Wednesday, man. You're gonna keep this going 3 days straight, man. Yeah, man. Wednesday's gonna be the big one, man. That's gonna be the before New Year's wrap up, man. We're gonna have to wrap up this year, man. Wrap up this year. All this stupid ass stuff that happened this year that happened for a reason. That was all by design, by the way. None of this stuff is accidental. But yeah, man. So we're gonna wrap that stuff up on Wednesday, man. But tomorrow I'm gonna do a show about how horrible Joe Biden presidency is, but by design, because they got to give you this and that, and they got to make it to where he'll the Republicans will kill it, and they'll kill the primaries, and they'll kill it for 2024. But he's a piece of shit anyway. I better never did like Joe Biden. He wrote all those crime bills and the 2-3 strikes and all that. He's a piece of shit, and he said all this crazy stuff about us anyway before about us committing crime and we need to be locked up, just like Hillary Clinton called us super predators. It's the same thing. So so-called black people, but do me a favor and stop voting for these motherfucking people. Just stop it. Just cut it out, right? Vote for your economics. How about that? Vote for your economics, right? Vote for your sanity. Vote for your sanctity. Vote for your well-being, right? For your spiritual and mental health, right? Vote for that. Invest in that. Put some money toward that. Invest in your motherfucking self. Stop investing in these fucking people, man. Stop investing in these people's political careers and in their political agenda. Stop doing that, man. Right? Invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get out of here, man. So look, tomorrow and Wednesday, man, y'all join me, man. We're gonna go in, man. We really going in, man. So like I said, get the likes up, y'all. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Check me out on Facebook, Frank Nevermind Jones. What's the Instagram? Frank Jones 8115. And then you know what I'm saying, y'all can hit the Cash App. Appreciate y'all that have hit my Cash App. I really appreciate that. It's Frank Jones, JONEZ, and then 1. You know what I'm saying? Or $ Frank Jones, JONEZ 1. So Frank $Frank and Jones with a Z, right? And then 1. So I really appreciate that, man. Y'all really you know what I'm saying, just tuning in and y'all waiting for me to go live and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have to start going live on the weekends too, man. And start doing earlier shows too in the morning, stuff like that too, man. So I'm gonna hit y'all with some different content, man. I gotta really make sure my channel blows up, and I'm gonna have to start doing it. So I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna start doing live shows in the morning too, man. So I gotta really switch this up and make this money, man. I gotta act like this is a job. So yeah, you're gonna see me on it more, man, and y'all gonna see me on it and see me put more effort into this thing, man, and get my point across. All right, so yeah, so I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow, man, and you know what I'm saying, like I say all the time, y'all could have been doing so much more things with your time, but y'all chose to be here with me, and I really appreciate that. So salute Shaq, Hannibal, you know what I'm saying, Eldrick, you know what I mean, Computer Bots, Monel, Robin Cooper, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, salute y'all, and I'm out, and I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow, and peace out, you know what I'm saying, and Wednesday. All right, y'all stay safe and stay blessed. Peace.